Hello. All right, I'm going to show you how to deploy Grafana to DigitalOcean securely behind a reverse proxy using TLS, and we're getting that TLS certificate through Let's Encrypt for free and automated. So Grafana is an amazing dashboarding tool that's used a lot in industry for IoT and industrial settings. So we are going to deploy that to DigitalOcean. Um, so here we're at DigitalOcean, and we are going to create a droplet. We're going to use Ubuntu and just the most basic plan that they have. Let's put in a root password for now and create. Okay. So while that is deploying, we're going to go to GitHub and take a look at this project, Grafana Deploy. So Grafana Deploy, we've got a Docker Compose, which has three services. We've got Grafana, we've got Nginx, and we've got Certbot. And then to glue it all together, we have two shell scripts. Okay, looks like that's about completed. Okay, so we've got our droplet, and it has an IP address. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to map that IP address to an A record. So we're actually in GoDaddy, but you can use this on anywhere you got your domain parked at. So add an A. We're going to paste in our IP address. Oh, we're going to say actually. There we go. So the name. So it's going to be monitor.mydevicepot.com. And if we hit refresh over here, you can see nothing is showing up. So we've got that. And okay, now that's doing its thing. We're going to take a little closer look at the script. So the setup script is going to basically install Docker Compose, create some directories, and then call this init let's encrypt script. And basically in here we are going to spin up some services with Docker and use let's encrypt and certbot to create a the new keys that we need. So that is the script. Okay, so let's see. Looks like we're getting. Before we go to the next step, we have to make sure that we're not seeing DNS errors here. We're just seeing too long to connect is fine. So I'm going to grab this URL, and what we're going to do is we're going to SSH using this cloud shell into our droplet. So we're going to go up to the root directory. We're going to clone in the setup script. Then we're going to go into our setup script, and what we need to do now is chmod, basically give executable rights to our setup script. And before I fire this off, I want to check one more time, make sure. Okay, so it's timed out. That's good. Okay, so now this script is, like I said earlier, it's going to install Docker, Docker Compose, and then it's going to prompt us. And then if you want to deploy Grafana on your own droplet, I will leave a link to this repo in the description. You just need to set up. You just need to change one variable. I'll show you that at the end. Okay, so it's doing its thing. Okay, and it takes. I don't know. It took probably a good day to get this script where I was happy with it. Still tweaking some of the things like the volumes, but it at least gets everything set up pretty consistently and easily. So Okay, it's downloading. So now it's starting Nginx. And then once this is done, it's going to actually go do the certbot. And certbot is a really great way to automate, like have an automated way to update your certificates, your TLS certificates and keys. Okay, so that's done. Reloading Nginx. Okay, so now if you come back here and hit refresh, you can see Grafana is starting to load. We've got Grafana and we've got a connection that is secure, and the default never let me. So when you log in with admin for the first time, it wants you to update the password. And we're in Grafana. So there you go. That's how you do, for $5 a month, you get Grafana deployed to DigitalOcean behind a reverse proxy using TLS. See ya.